Alrighty, so enhanced.
He got
Hopefully,
the sweep earlier.
I was gonna say, well, he got the sweep, but he didn't get the ZSS sweep. So hopefully,
Right.
hopefully he's not rattled going into this match, thinking that he can be laid back by any means, because most definitely King Chris is gonna be meaning business in this set.
Yeah, I mean, look at that damage output already. Over 50% in 20 seconds. It's pretty substantial considering the level of play we're at here.
There's a good call out there on the short hop too with the full hop there by enhanced. Pretty much getting the percent all tied back up again and now having limit catching that jump as well, just tacking on some extra damage and finding himself in a pretty decent spot. Getting the back air, almost getting the kill. That move is so good, honestly. However, King Chris, yeah, see, that's how good it is. King Chris, unfortunately, falling to his death. I'm not sure if it was hesitation that caught him, but he was gimped and unable to make it back.
I think maybe some hesitation considering Cloud actually does have some decent ledge guarding capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you're staying above the stage, that is.
And that's the thing too, is I'm pretty sure a well-timed Cloud Dare will beat boost kick every single time. So if he boost kicks up into that, he's completely dead. So he's probably trying to bait that out by going a bit low, but just misjudged, unfortunately.
And I believe down tilt can 2-frame?
Yes. Down tilt can, dash attack can as well. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like he didn't have some good options there. Kid Chris was just respecting that, I imagine. Here's a limit break opportunity.
I was going to say he's holding a lot of shield as well, not wanting to get hit by a flip kick, especially at this percent, getting buried. We've already seen the capabilities or how much time King Chris gets from landing those flip kick berries. The up throw, just raw, going to kill him off the top. It might have been a DI mix-up. Either way, very high percent. I don't think he was living no matter what.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But look at the extra credit he was able to build up. Very strong stuff coming out from enhanced PV so far.
Nice cross-up bear right there. He's holding shield. And that's the thing, in this matchup, just considering how powerful that berry is from the flip kick, you don't want to let ZSS on stage for free, but it's honestly a better option than getting hit and buried.
Yeah, absolutely. It's way better to just let ZSS come back than to try and contest, especially with a character like Cloud that doesn't have the best recovery. So if you even like attempt to go a little bit off stage, you're probably screwed. And of course the berry as well, while standing on top of the stage. Just don't contest it.
Absolutely. Oh, that could have been scary right there. He almost got the roll read with the flip kick.
Oh, beautiful back air, and he still has limit. What's he gonna do with it?
Toss it out. It's like, hey,
Yep.
This is gonna hit. I'm just gonna do it. There was no real setup for it. Just sometimes you got to do it.
I mean, he was coming up against that time limit.
Absolutely. Making incredibly good use of shield. For anybody paying attention, Enhance has been staying in shield quite a bit this entire match, and it's really been paying off for him.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the best strategy. Wow, that's not going to do it. Kill flash, but no kill.
I was going to say, he landed that around like 98, something like that.
Like incredibly good DI from King Chris. Knew it was coming.
Looking for a roll read there. Unfortunately, doesn't get it with the cross slash. Good cross up behind them there. Forward tilt, not going to quite do it. That's good that he did that short hop, because if he did not and he got hit, that's lights out for that stock. Still has another one to play with, but still, you don't want to throw anything away. Of course, ZSS having incredible combo ability and gimp ability, so you can die at any moment, especially as a character like Cloud, having not the best recovery.
Can I just say that was a really good clash with the Blade Beam against the Plasma Lasso. Really heads up play from Enhanced PV.
Okay, I thought he was going to go for it all right. If he had done the second half of that, B could have spiked and Suicide killed both of them.
Yep, and of course, two stocks, he would have got the win out of that, but didn't have the presence of mind or wasn't confident about doing it.
Another up throw right there as well. King Chris really recognizing that, hey, if you want to stay in shield, I'll just put on chip damage until I can kill with up throw.
Yep, and you know, sometimes for a character as mobile and kind of spammy to the degree that ZSS is, it is just best to sit and shield sometimes and let your opponent make a overcommit.
And that's the thing too, is her kill throw is not really a kill throw. Ooh. That was a shield poke right there, I'm pretty sure, unless he jumped frame 1 and got just barely caught.
Either it was a shield poke or King Chris failed the timing on the parry. Either way.
Honestly, I think just watching that back, just on the stream delay, I'm pretty sure that was a shield poke, so there was nothing he could have done. Maybe shield tilted, but that's Galactic Brain level 200 IQ just to shield tilt at when the game is going at this fast of a pace.
Yeah.
That's definitely a tech a lot of people just don't use at all because it's just so forgotten, really.
Right. And actually, fun fact about parries, your parry window does not shrink with your shield.
Yep. This is true. Gamer tech.
Yeah. The Gims always wins.
Yeah.
Like the discussion going on in the chat about Game & Watch having 2 sashes safe on shield.
Yo, don't even get me started on Game & Watch down smash F smash at like 55.
Yeah, you want to talk about ZSS getting a free kill off of a berry?
Yeah, let's not talk about berries.
And I love Game & Watch as like a pocket pick. He's so much fun to play in this game.
That's the thing. A lot of these characters that are really fun. Okay, I'm just gonna take a minute here.
Oh no,
we got some. I don't even know what we call this.
He's
Dusty
practicing.
Dusty Carpet Jr.
He's getting ready for it.
Because if he was watching the stream, or at least he saw the outcome of the previous match, oh, if Dusty Carpet can do it, maybe I can pull this out as well. But I don't know. I've never seen the Shulk before though.
I feel like I've seen him play it in the past. Again, very rarely, and probably only as a flex. I have had the privilege of seeing King Chris play a lot.
And I was gonna say, this is definitely a character that you don't just pick up for fun. Like, he's fun, but you don't try him a couple times and say, yeah, I can play this. He's he is a big brain boy. Yeah. Sure. He's doing pretty well right now, going very deep.
Shulk has
crazy.
You can afford that a little more, especially when you can resort to Minato art.
Coming back in Buster.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it right there.
May not be familiar with where the arts are on the dial.
Now I was gonna say it's another thing too. Is it's one thing to use your arts, but also knowing when to bail out of them at the right time, so you're not getting hit while you're trapped in an art that is unfavorable as well.
Yeah, indeed. And right now, sitting at 160%, having to use that shield, so it is currently down, and he will not have his get out of jail free card for some time. Nice parry, keep himself alive.
So in this situation, he's doing he's doing a pretty decent job running away, but you stay in speed art just to stall, run away, and get that shield art as much as you can. Even if you don't get much extra credit from chip damage with tilts and stuff like that, they'll keep you living as long as possible so you can get shield back.
Yeah, he's kind of using his arts in the most predictable fashion, where you would see like somebody playing Shulk for the first time, or maybe not necessarily the first time, but somebody who only knows like what the arts do. This is exactly kind of the way King Chris is playing. Like, oh, I'll use shield at high percent so I don't die. I'll use speed at low percent to kind of rush down my opponent.
Yeah, that's a good switch right there, and immediately switching out of it too, which is actually not a bad play because as soon as you get out of it, it starts regenerating again. So he's well aware that he's going to need that shield art again, probably very soon, being at 124%.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, beautiful follow-up off of the throw. Nice. Confirm there off the forward air, getting that stock.
Yeah, going pretty deep road as well. And that's the thing with Cloud. A lot of Clouds they really need to air dodge to the stage. That's one of the main things, main parts of their recovery is their air dodge. And when you're that far away, there's nothing they can do. They can't. If they air dodge, they're just gimping themselves. So there's not much he could have done in that situation to survive.
Yeah, unfortunately, a bad place to be for Cloud. Enhanced PV trying to at least even up the stock count, but King Chris getting some really good extra credit building this buffer.
Just gonna say, just waiting to see when this limit's going to come out. That dash attack, speed art being maybe a little bit too fast for his own good, actually ran on enhanced for a second there, not even realizing that he was up in his face, letting himself get hit wide open there to that dash attack and losing his stock.
Yeah, he kind of outplayed himself. Good light beam, getting up and clearing out the ledge pressure.
Look at that, 3 hits, 55%. Good stagger on shield, not committing to the final hits on that cross slash.
Cloud can build up damage surprisingly quickly.
Just that would have been the game right there. That forward tilt, 100% at the ledge there, just barely misspacing it. This good switch right there, I was going to say, if that was an F smash, it actually might have taken the stock, but good awareness on King Chris. F smash at center stage.
Yeah, dead even down the stretch here. Great forward air. King Chris looking for it, and he finds it!
I was going to say, his only saving grace at that point potentially was to get limit and go very deep to try and make it back, but unfortunately, only a few frames away from getting that opportunity. Once he had limit, it was just too late, and losing that game, setting us up for 1-1.
Yep, tied 1-1. Again, this is best of 5 for losers final. So we've got a few more games potentially to fall back on. There's always the game 5 if we need it.
And let's see what happens here now that he's won a game as Shulk. And this guy, King Chris, he's got characters for days, it seems. He's got the Shulk, he's got the Joker, he's got the Cloud, he's got the Fox, and of course the ZSS. So let's just see what happens here. If he's gonna switch or stay. He did win, but we've also seen him switch off after a win as well.
Cloud can build up damage surprisingly quickly. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I got a little tad bit distracted there. They're going to run it back to PS2. Well, I think they're going to run it back. Oh no, King Chris going to Joker now.
Oh boy.
What is this man's obsession with swapping characters tonight?
It's only against enhanced as well. He's like, you know what? Here you go.
They must play each other like a whole ton and know each other pretty well.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, I don't think he's actually fought, at least in this tournament specifically, he has not fought enhanced as the same character twice in a row yet. He's switched every game so far.
Yeah, you are definitely right.
And I feel like this is another one of those matchups. Joker can obliterate Cloud off stage.
Mm-hmm. All you got to do is use that counter. We saw it happen earlier, in fact.
Oh, yeah.
If Cloud doesn't have like perfect spacing to snap to the ledge with Clim Hazard, it's certain death.
Absolutely. And that's the thing too, is Joker has the ability to really spice up his edge guarding however you want. Kind of like that. You can do
the back air with our son. It's pretty busted.
You got the raw bear. He's got the guns down. He's got counter with Arsene. You got lots. Even just a jump off nair. And that's the thing that's funny. It's kind of unfortunate for enhanced, but I made a video on guard as Joker when Joker came out, and I actually kind of put a meme in there versus Cloud, where as Joker you can jump off stage and push any button you want and Cloud will die.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny but also heartbreaking because it's true. So of course I've already seen it happen a couple times.
It's definitely one of Cloud's nightmare matchups, I feel like.
Patience. Just kind of bumped up on there and went for the grab.
Yeah, and right now, enhanced PV is way down in this game. King Chris,
The
his swap is Yeah, that up smash does even up the stock count, but King Chris's character swap not improving to be to his detriment so far.
And that's the thing too, is like constantly switching characters and playing them all at a high level. It never allows your opponent to adjust to anything. Even if it's the drift of your character in the air for combos, like everything changes every single game. And if your opponent is also skilled with every character, oh geez.
Oh my god! He did it!
Yeah, jump off stage and hit literally any button.
I mean, not only did he do guns down, he used the freaking side tilt, and then he followed up with the back air. It was just absolutely absurd and unnecessary.
Well, hey, that's Joker. Like this character is probably the most masterful.
I thought that was gonna do it for a split second.
He's like, you know what? I haven't used Arsene down air yet. Let's see it, and he almost went for it too.
It's only a matter of time now, surely.
Getting him back on stage. Guns from the ledge. And that's the thing, the Joker being so scary, like, you don't want to mess up at the ledge, because one back air could put you in a position where you're just dead, because now you're being edge guarded over and over and over again. Good recovery there, though, with the air dodge.
Because if he has to use Clem Hazard, he's dead.
But you see the fear in Enhance right there. He allowed King Chris to face away and miss a grab, and he did. Because had he missed whatever he was going for as a follow-up, it could have been a back air and his stock. Such a dangerous position to be in for Enhanced right now. Just trying his best to do anything he can.
Yeah, not even trying to pressure, even though King Chris has no iframes, just standing or hanging there from that ledge.
Another tomahawk grab. Going super deep, nice air dodge though, reverse climb hazard into the nair. But of course, look who's here, Arsene, but guess what? He doesn't care.
That's gonna kill him.
Deep. A little bit too deep there. A nice final play there by Enhanced. Unfortunately not able to make it back. But we are in best of 5 territory, so that's not quite it just yet.
Yeah, Enhanced PV will have at least one more game to prove his worth. Reaching grand finals going to be really tough, though. He's got to climb back from being down 2-1.
And I was going to say, speaking of proving their worth, everybody in this top 24, regardless, has been tremendous. Because for anyone that doesn't know, I think by the time bracket closed, there was over 640 entrants.
Yeah, 647.
Like that's insane. So hats off to anybody or everybody that made it into top 24, even top 32. Ridiculous gameplay all around. So making even this top 3 is insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge shout outs to everybody who's made it this far. Huge shout outs to people who were able to put up even like decent results. So certainly nothing to hang your head about, because you probably went up against some real bracket monsters.
Oh, absolutely.
And you got invaluable experience.
3, 2,
and here we are. This is game number 4, and we are on Smashville for the first time on stream. And we still got the Joker. I think he's just having fun with Joker now, seeing what the capabilities are off stage and the simplicity and the edge guards, just with all the tools that Joker has.
I mean, you can edge guard while blindfolded with Joker.
Yeah, really. I feel like a lot of the sword characters, at least off stage, have a nightmare trying to character. All of them having those hitboxes on their up specials, being like Marth. Crom is hilarious.
Every single one of them. Oh my god. He doesn't deserve it either. It's just so sad watching it happen.
It's brutal. But hey, that's the way
he's
it
just
goes.
trying to be a good dad. He's in Smash, you know, with Lucina. Yeah. Just trying to be a good dad. And he has to be abused like that.
Yeah. He's just trying to be a good dad, but then Joker said no. However, speaking of which, for all the trash talk we're talking of the sword characters, not being able to put up a fight against Joker. Enhanced actually doing pretty well in this first stock.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he stays towards center stage, he's definitely got like more than a fighting chance. It's when he loses stage control and is in situations like that where things become really terrifying for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cloud is one of those characters, of course, with the big hitboxes that he has. He really does thrive at holding stage control and center stage, because of course he's not really equipped with the tools to go super deep off stage, of course, to recover or even edge guard. So however, he's gonna try it out right now, and it's gonna pay off a little bit, get some damage there for free, thankfully not getting punished by anything for going that deep. The game's still pretty close right now. Both of them have similar kill power in this state.
Yeah, finally managing to take it with the dash attack. I was about to say, a minute has passed and nobody has died. That's pretty incredible.
I was going to say, and that's one of the things too, is like when you're playing a game like this, or a matchup like this, you have to play at the pace at which the game has to be played at. And that sounds pretty redundant to say, but it's like you literally have no opportunities to rush in on your opponent and style on them or do anything. You have to go for bread and butters. You have to go for reads, and it slows down the game, but that's what it's called for right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to rush because you're up against the wall, you're down 2-1 in Enhanced PV's case, and you're trying desperately to make a bid for Grand Finals, and right now you're going up against an absolute monster of a human being in King Chris.
And that's the thing, is like realistically considering King Chris and Dusty Carpet, this is pretty much Grand Finals for Enhanced right now. It already is. So even going through this is extremely difficult because it could have been a toss-up, as we know that King Chris or Dusty Carpet could have been on the winner's side of Grands.
Yeah, absolutely. And Enhanced PV, I just love his tenacity, especially in this matchup, because it is kind of so heavily skewed towards Joker, and there's guns down. That's so unfortunate.
There it is. And that's the thing, too. It's like he didn't die because he was at 100%. He died because of guns down. Like,
he died because Sakurai does not love him.
Like that can happen at literally any percent. It's insane. Nice pivot grab there. Didn't get too much out of it, but just letting him know that he's in his head.
Interesting how King Chris was kind of able to get around that down smash, or I'm sorry, side smash.
These little micro interactions too, with the single dashes into forward tilts, single dashes into like waiting for your opponent to air dodge directly in front of you and then punishing. Like there's so many small things that you might not even recognize is actually happening, but it's so complex. It's just so many small interactions.
Not gonna lie, I'm learning like so much just from these matches. It's insane.
Yes. I was gonna say, in the up smash,
the shield patience from both of them. Always funny to see that.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if that might have actually shield poked too, which I don't know if King Chris did that on purpose or not, but since he had him stunned in shield essentially because he was scared of being above Joker, it's like if your shield dwindles down enough, I can do anything I want, and even if you hold shield, I'm still gonna hit you.
This is actually kind of surprisingly close going down the wire. I mean, Enhanced PV does probably have to use limit? No.
It was a good recovery too with the air dodge.
Yeah, very smart.
This is a very scary situation right now though.
Yeah, without limit.
Went for it all there with the cross slash, and unfortunately is going to be paying for it with the up smash from Joker. King Chris is going to be moving on 3-1 over Enhanced.
Yep, he moves on to Grand Finals to get a matchup against Dusty Carpet. So we joked about it earlier that King Chris might have been making the big brain play, but it has come to pass that he's going to fight Dusty Carpet no matter what.
Absolutely.